OG&E Field at Devon Park is the venue for this exclusive coverage of Oklahoma City Spark softball on Yurview. Tonight, it's game number 2 of the Royal Spark Challenge as your Oklahoma City Spark welcome again the Great Britain national team. Hi, everyone. I'm Todd Miller along with Taylor McKittrick. Last night, a complete game effort for Oklahoma City, both in the circle defensively and at the plate. A 2-0 win over Great Britain, their third straight of the series. And Taylor, let's talk about where it all starts in softball, and that's in the circle. Amber Pfizer with the best outing of her 4 this year.
Yeah, she definitely did really great last night. Went 5.1 innings with 4 walks and 4 strikeouts. I mean, really settled in nicely after that 5th inning. 15 were first pitch strikes out of the 24 batters face, and you know, like we said, she settled in as further as the game went on, and you could really see that when she stepped on the mound.
I thought the key early was Great Britain unable to get to Pfizer. She had a lot of traffic on the base paths, but Amber really buckled down. Yeah,
and this is where Yvonne Whaley really comes in. Had 2 of the Sparks' 4 hits last night, with this one scoring in the first run of the game, and then her second hit coming in timely, just running it out, and then obviously scoring in that second run only in the game.
It was really good to see Yvonne get going. She had been 1 for 11 of the first 4 games down in Tennessee for Oklahoma City. Big 2-hit night last night with a couple of RBIs. Oklahoma City wins their home opener 2-0 over Great Britain. Coming up next, it's the look at the starting lineups and the first pitch. Game number 2 of the Royal Spark Challenge is next on Yurview.
This is you. You've written a book. Congratulations. You're a writer. But wait, to be a true author, you have to actually publish your book. So the next step is to find a publisher or agent that shouts it out to the world that you're a real author. This is where we come in. Discover Publishers will help you find the right publisher to edit, illustrate, print, sell, distribute, and promote your book. We will match your needs with our list of qualified publishers and agents to find the right fit. And the best part, it's completely free. We connect publishers with writers just like you. We put you in the driver's seat as publishers rush to your door to get your book in bookstores. Publishers have specific strengths. We know them and will find the right ones for you. Don't run all over town. Make publishing houses come to you. DiscoverPublishers.com gets you free access to the leading publishers in the industry. Fast.
Call for your free publisher kits at 800-335-2185 and find the right publisher for your book. That's 800-335-2185.
COVID-19 was tough on businesses. If you experienced a negative impact to your business during the pandemic, then you need to pay attention. There are some new powerful incentives that have been created specifically for businesses impacted by COVID-19. One such program is the Employee Retention Credit. This tax incentive could bring some serious cash back to your business. Even if you received a PPP loan in 2020 or 2021, you are still permitted to receive this credit. There are many ways to be eligible. Here are just a few examples that can qualify. Taking advantage of this tax credit doesn't need to be complicated. We make it easy for you by doing the legwork to maximize the amount of your refund due. The tax resolvers can set your business up to take full advantage of the Employee Retention Tax Credit. Contact us today and we will get the ball rolling on getting you and your business some much needed relief.
Call 833-LAW-1371.
Welcome back to Devon Park in Oklahoma City. I'm Todd Miller along with Taylor McKittrick as we get ready for the first pitch tonight. Some of the spectators having a late dinner tonight here at the ballpark before Oklahoma City takes on Great Britain. Let's take a look at the Great Britain batting lineup. No change at the top 3 spots. Leading off from Oklahoma State, Tia Warsaw. One of the better players, Georgina Korick, will bat 3rd. She was in the circle last night and took the loss. Kirsten Deal was elevated to the lineup from 7 to cleanup tonight. Katie Burge had 2 hits last night. She stays in the number 5 spot. And we see Jenna Thompson batting 8th at second base. She's 16 years of age, and Jenna Thompson played last night in right field but did not have an at-bat. The starter tonight for Oklahoma City is a fan favorite here in the Center State, San Jose, California native Keilani Ricketts. Graduate of the University of Oklahoma. She and Michelle Moultrie, the senior citizens of this team. But you know what? Age is only a number with these two, Taylor, because both still play very, very high softball.
Yeah, they know how to bring it. They've both played for Team USA, and, you know, they know how to win, and that's one thing that I'm ready to see tonight, especially with Kaylani Ricketts. With, you know, she's Dynasty on OU, winning some couple of championships there, and coming to Team USA, winning some gold medals there, and then now to the Spark. I mean, just really ready to see her in the circle tonight.
Ricketts has played internationally for Team USA in the 2012 and 2011 women's national team for the silver medalist of the World Fast Pitch Championship and also in the Canadian Open International Championship. First pitch to Warsaw is a strike, and we are underway on this warm evening from Oklahoma City. Keelani last year pitched 57 2/3 innings with the Spark, allowed 57 hits, 27 runs, 25 earned. Next pitch is low, and Warsaw is even 1 ball, 1 strike. Tia played on this field earlier this month for Oklahoma State and the Cowgirls. Kitty Gajewski's team making the NCAA Women's College World Series field of 8. Here's Ricketts, the left-hander, delivers, and it is a strike, and Keelani ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last night, Warsaw was 0 for 3 out of the leadoff spot. She is a real key to keeping this Great Britain offense in check. Tonight, it's Wear Gold night here at the ballpark, and Ricketts and company wearing the gold jerseys. A rise ball, did she go around? And they say she did not. Warsaw, Taylor thought she had gone through the zone because she went through there, started to take off towards the dugout. Here's another look at it from a side view. And we can see why Warsaw thought that she went around.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely see on the replay her bat went way more than halfway.
2-2 pitch misses wide, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Salmon and then Corrick, the top 3 of the Great Britain lineup. They opened their 2024 season here last night with a 2-0 loss to the Spark. Here's the 3-2. And it's inside. So a leadoff walk, and that swing that was not a swing comes back to haunt Ricketts in a leadoff walk to start the ball game. Here's Morgan Salmon. She was 0 for 2 last night with a walk. Oklahoma City's pitching staff last night, Pfizer in 5 1/3 and Penta an inning and 2/3 combined to walk 5. That's really the only dark spot on the ledger in the circle for Oklahoma City. First pitch, and that hit her. So Salmon reaches on a hit by pitch, and Keelani Ricketts has now allowed the first 2 base runners to reach here in inning number 1. Might remember last night that 2 of the first 4 reached for Great Britain. They stranded 7 base runners in 3 innings, including 2 on in the first inning. And you and I talked about it, Taylor, that really if Pfizer gives in to any of those 2 innings early, the game and the outcome might have been much different.
Yeah, so this is where it's really going to put pressure on Keelani Ricketts to not let Corrick produce some runs right here. I mean, her 2 at-bats that she had last night, she produced 2 walks, so she's going to be selective on her pitches in this at-bat.
Called a strike, 0-1 the count. Ricketts last year struck out 32, walked 8, and again over 57 innings. Here's the runners, Warsaw at second, Salmon at first. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes to Georgina Corrick. We told you last night that she is the youngest athlete to ever be inducted into the Great Britain Softball Hall of Fame. Corrick, the designated player tonight. She was the loser of the circle last night. Pitch downstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Keelani Ricketts is making her debut with Oklahoma City. She was not on the roster when they played in Chattanooga last week.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of down pitches from Ricketts also that's going to produce ground balls.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Took something off of it, and Corrick goes around. And that is a big strikeout for Keelani. Now a ground ball in the infield could get him out of this 2-on, nobody out situation.
Yeah, and great off-speed pitch. That's the first one that we've seen all game, and it's just really effective. Corrick really didn't seem to wait back on that one. Maybe she was looking for something hard. Great
Britain last night had 4 hits off 2 Spark pitchers. One of those 4 was Kirsten Deal, who was the starting catcher last night. Tonight she's in right field. And with that hit, she's been elevated 3 spots in the lineup to clean up. First pitch to Dell, whacked foul down the right field side, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
And foul balls are brought to you by Becky.
Last night it was scoreless until the bottom of the second. Oklahoma City got a Ludlam double, and then an extra base hit from Whaley to make it 1-0. Next pitch downstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. It would be 1-0 until the Spark added an insurance run to the 4th, but in the pitch it had to be airtight because not a lot of room for error. In comes the pitch, and it's flying out into shallow right field. Incoming is the right fielder, Moultrie, and she makes the catch. And there's quickly 2 away.
Yeah, great job by Ricketts right there to let the first 2 hitters on base and then go right at the next 2. I mean, great job, quick 2 outs right there.
Michelle Moultrie, we told you last night, will turn 34 years of age later this year. Here's Katie Burgee. She is hitting 5th, same spot defensively, shortstop as last night. Here's the first pitch. Called strike, nothing to 1 the count. Katie Burgee last night had 2 of the 4 Great Britain hits. Her hits came in the 3rd inning, an infield single and a safety in the 6th inning. Ground ball to the middle of the infield, glove by the shortstop. Becker taking to the bag for the force, and the inning is over. So, a walk, a hit batsman, nothing doing though for Great Britain. They leave 2 against Ricketts and company. The Spark coming up next here on Yurview.
Teens like me are dying from fentanyl poisoning. I know because I lost my brother Alex to 1 pill made with fentanyl. Alex didn't know the dangers of fentanyl and that 1 pill can kill. It can happen to anyone, and it changes everything. These pills look like they come from a pharmacy, but they don't. They're fake. Drug dealers on social media are not your friend. They take your friends. They took my brother. Don't let them take you. Fentanyl can end it all.
Never underestimate the journey of a champion. Because most champions are seldom celebrated. Palomar Health. Champions of healthcare. Champions for you.
Teens like me are dying from fentanyl poisoning. I know because I lost my brother Alex to 1 pill made with fentanyl. Alex didn't know the dangers of fentanyl and that 1 pill can kill. It can happen to anyone, and it changes everything. These pills look like they come from a pharmacy, but they don't. They're fake. Drug dealers on social media are not your friend. They take your friends. They took my brother. Don't let them take you. Fentanyl can end it all.
Back in Oklahoma City, Great Britain leaves a pair, no score. Let's take a look at the Spark starting lineup, and it has a Sooner State flair, 4 Sooners, 1 Cowgirl, Boone, Moultrie, Becker, Lee, Sherrill, the top 5. The change of the lineup comes, Elena Torres dropped from number 7 down to number 9, and Chloe Moaluhu is now batting in the number 6 spot. Here's Riley Boone, the Sooners center fielder, 4-year national champion, and she will face a teammate of hers on the Oklahoma roster this past spring in Peyton Monticelli from St. Edmunds, England.
Yeah, and this is one matchup that I'm ready for. You know, obviously these 2 had to face off sometime during inter-squads during practice last season, so ready to see how this is going to get going.
Here's the first pitch from Monticelli, a strike, 0-1 the count. Riley Boone last night was held in check. She did have a 6th inning walk and stole a base. Riley Boone was 0 for 3 in her home debut professionally. Native of Oklahoma from Owasso. Left-handed hitter. Monticelli, a left-handed or right-handed pitcher, and the pitch is inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Peyton Monticelli actually is from Wisconsin, but her ties to Great Britain come in the fact that she was born on the Royal Air Force Base back in the UK. The 1-1 pitch. Good butt out in front of home plate. There will be no play. Riley Boone does what Riley Boone does best and either slaps a ball or bunts her way on for the first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, like we said yesterday, I mean, she's known as a chaos coordinator, and she will lay that bunt down anytime. Like we said yesterday, be prepared for the bunt, the slap, or the power hit. And right there, just seen the bunt.
Terrific job of deadening the ball. I mean, she had terrific spin on that. And there was no chance for the third baseman, Morgan Salmon, to come in and have any type of play. So here's Michelle Moultrie, the former Florida Gator, starting again at right field tonight. She's played at all 6 Spark games this season. Checks her swing and pops that one out of play and towards the bleachers behind the third base dugout. It's 0-1. Peyton Monticelli played 1 year, a freshman year, in Madison, Wisconsin for the home state Badgers. 7-4 record, 2.71 earned run average. She made 21 appearances at Wisconsin. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Michelle Moultrie.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if Flores is going to call like maybe a button run, see what's coming. You know, Riley Boone has speed on first base still. We seen her do it last night.
Very, very surprised if she is staying at first for very long. Had a stolen base, as you mentioned, last night. 1 ball, 1 strike. Peyton Monticelli delivers, and the pitch grounded to second. It's booted by the second baseman, Jenna Thompson, and then will not have a play at first base. Her throw was late. So Great Britain, who last night committed the only error, or the only 2 errors of the ball game, commits a botched ground ball right here that could have been 2.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple plays like this from the second baseman last night from Great Britain, but Riley Boone and Michelle Moultrie both have speed, so both able to run that ball out.
Oklahoma City last night played errorless baseball, or softball, excuse me, behind their 2 pitchers, Pfizer and Penta. That is the 3rd error of this Royal Spark Challenge for Great Britain.
Yeah, and this is where Rachel Becker will have advantage to take some of those errors that Great Britain has caused in this at bat.
They are visiting along the first baseline. Amber Flores, you saw it on your screen just a moment ago, had both the base runners, Boone at second, Moultrie at first, and Becker, the soon-to-be-announced hitter. All 3 visiting to the third base side. Last night, incidentally, for Amber Flores was career victory number 25. She's been the only head coach in 2 years of this women's professional franchise here in Oklahoma City. Spark count the win last night. They're 4-1. They are now 13-6 in 2 years here at Devon Park. Here's the first pitch, and that one is a strike on the outside quarter. 0-1 the count to Rachel Becker. Here's a look at Boone and Moultrie. Riley at second, Moultrie at first, both with very good speed. So a big jam here early for Peyton Monticelli. The 0-1. Right-hander delivers. Bud is down, and it is foul. Not by much. Becker was going to give herself up, but may have, had that ball stayed fair, had a chance at an infield hit.
Yeah, now with the count 0-2, probably not going to see a bunt, but even if we get a base hit up the gap right here, most likely, I mean, Moultrie may be able to come around to score.
Peyton Monticelli, we told you, she was born in the UK on the Royal Air Force Base. That's her ties to the UK and Great Britain, but graduated from Wisconsin High School. She was 2-time that state's Gatorade Player of the Year. And a ground ball out to short. Diving stop. On to second is 1. That's all they'll get. Katie Burgee with a nice play as they force out Moultrie, but Boone goes to third, and Becker reaches on the fielder's choice. And here's another good look at the
reaction. Goes to her right at first, and being able to make that dive to her left, just really great play and getting that only play that she had at second right there.
Neither team last night did much of a job of getting runners home with scoring opportunities. We told you Great Britain stranded 7 of the first 3 innings. Oklahoma City likewise really struggled, but Haley Lee a chance to break this scoreless tie. Haley Lee last night was 0 for 1. Jumps to the first pitch and flies it right back almost to the window in front of us, and it's strike number 1. Haley Lee drew a couple of walks last night. In her only official at bat, Haley popped out to the circle. That came against the starter, Georgina Korick, who went 4 innings, and then Faulkner finished up the last 2 for Great Britain. Peyton Monticelli, right-hander against right-hander. Brings home the pitch and a ground ball through to center field. A run will score. Making the turn, heading for third is Becker. The throw comes into second. It's 1-0 Spark.
Yeah, and great job by Lee on that pitch to just go with that outside pitch, take it up the middle, and trust herself and get in those runs that's much needed in this first inning.
As we take another look at it, you can see Jenna Thompson, the 16-year-old second baseman, gave it a good college try, diving to her right, but that ball off Lee's bat was well hit, and coming around to score is Boone, the Spark lead 1-0.
Yeah, big opportunity for Lee right there. I mean, she's one of the biggest threats in the Spark lineup. As I mentioned yesterday, she finished almost top 3 in every hitting category that the Spark had last season. So
they're already out in the circle talking to Peyton Monticelli. Monticelli made 21 appearances at Wisconsin as a freshman. This past year, she pitched 19 innings for Oklahoma, 1/3 of those 19 innings came right here with this ballpark as the second of 5 pitchers in the title clinching game against the University of Texas for Oklahoma.
Yeah, and if you think about it, she really hasn't had that bad of a first inning, had that error that could have rolled it up for a double play. So just kind of going back on that error, kind of scored that run right there.
So Haley Lee has her first base hit as an Oklahoma City Spark. Did not go to Tennessee last week, and we told you last night was 0 for 1. Here's Sydney Sherrill, last year's Defensive Player of the Year for the Spark. Left-handed hitter out of Florida State. The first pitch is low, 1 ball, no strikes. Sydney went to high school in the OKC metro area, Southmore High School for the SaberCats. Like Monticello in Wisconsin, Sydney Sherrill was a Gatorade Player of the Year in Oklahoma. Here's the 1-0 offering. And a tapper to second. Thompson will go to first for the out, but a run scores as Becker crosses home plate. It's 2-0 Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's probably not the hit that Cheryl wanted, but I mean, did anything she could, put her on the right side. That way they could get that runner from third base in. As you see, just kind of rolled that ball over to the right side. But I mean, if you look at it, scores a run, not too bad of a hit right there.
Put the ball in play. You never know what could happen. And she did the right thing, hit it to the right side of the infield where Becker comes home to score. 2-0 Spark. And here is Chloe Mala'u. Chloe last night was 1 for 3. First pitch is upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. So an RBI single by Lee, an RBI ground out by Sherrill. 2-0 Oklahoma City over Great Britain here with the first. Spark have all time outscored Great Britain 18-2. And this is the 4th game of the Royal Spark Challenge. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball called a strike away, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, seen a lot of great pitches here from Monticello in this first inning.
Monticello has good control. In 19 innings with OU this year, she fashioned a 23-8 strikeout to walk ratio. That's pretty good. Right-hander brings it in. And a called strike away, 1-2. So Mala'u is seeing a healthy diet of pitches away.
Yeah, seeing that curveball heavy on that outside corner. Monticello's doing a great job locating that pitch.
Chloe had a nice play out in left field last night as well on a ball that was sinking, and she was able to stretch out and make a diving catch. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And a ground ball to short, gloved by Burgee over to first to retire the side. Oklahoma City, they send 6 to the plate, 4 reach to score after 1 full inning. Final game of the Royal Spark Challenge. Spark 2-0 over Great Britain.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Somewhere, there's a kid with an idea. This kid is the future. And this idea, we're gonna like it. We just need to make sure this future we all want happens. That's why we're committed to helping bring affordable internet to all. Because our future is connected. Find out if you qualify for a $30 monthly credit through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
The Oklahoma City Spark on Yurview is brought to you by Brahms. Summertime is ice cream time. Try an ice cream classic today, only at your neighborhood Brahms. Todd Miller, Taylor McKittrick with you. 2-0 Spark after 1 inning. Ricketts allowed the first 2 to reach and then settled down, Taylor, to retire the next 3 batters.
Yeah, and if she comes out just like she did those last 3 batters, I mean, Spark's going to have it. If they providing her those runs, it's really going to be a great game all night.
Keelani has played international softball with Team USA. We told you that she has a couple of silver medals to her credit. She also played professionally in Japan's Women's Professional Softball League and actually was en route back to the United States when she found out she was pregnant, and at the same time had the offer from Dr. Tina Floyd to play professional softball here in Oklahoma. And that is where the daycare services for this franchise was born. Ricketts has been on record as saying she absolutely loves playing for the Oklahoma City Spark. Here's Elena Snow, the left fielder for Great Britain. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Elena Snow last night, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. She played collegiate softball at UC Santa Barbara. Here's the 0-1, way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm reading about Snow that really impresses me is that she played beach volleyball professionally in 2022 for Volleyball England on the World Tour. So you really have to be an athlete to play multiple sports.
1 ball, 1 strike, big swing and a miss through a fastball, and Snow behind 1-2. That is the thing. I mean, you have to be very athletic to play this game at a high level, whether it be at the collegiate level or certainly here at the professional level. There's athletes all over the field. The 1-2. Pop deck and out of play. So Ricketts hit a batter, walked 1, struck out 1, and stranded 2 Great Britain runners in the first. This game, to me, Taylor, early has the feeling of last night when Great Britain missed some early scoring opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they definitely should have pushed more runs in that first inning, but Ricketts is doing a really good game.
1-2 pitch, little blooper out into left field, and that will drop for a base hit. So the first hit of the ball game off Ricketts comes to open the second inning from Elena Snow.
Yeah, and great job by Snow right there, just staying in the count, knowing that she can hit a pitch. I mean, sees a pitch on the outside corner, just taking it where it's hit.
That'll bring Rebecca Faulkner, the first baseman, to the plate. Faulkner last night started in the infield and then went to the circle for the final 2 innings. First pitch from Ricketts almost hit her. 1 ball, no strikes. In fact, it was the only substitution through 6 innings for Great Britain. Faulkner went from first to the circle, and Corrick went from the circle to first base. Here's the pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits for Oklahoma City last night. No runs, 4 hits for Great Britain, and they committed 2 errors. So far, 2 runs on 2 hits for Oklahoma City. We're in the second. Spark up early over Great Britain. Here's the 2-0 from Ricketts. Inside corner, but a little tight, they say. And it's now 3-0.
Yeah, I believe that ball just broke a little late across that inside corner.
Ludlam and Torres on the right side of the infield at first and second. Becker at short and Sherrill at third. We'll get the outfield in a moment. And there's ball 4. So Faulkner had to turn out of the way to avoid being hit. Now first and second. There's the defensive alignment for Oklahoma City. Mala'ulu is in left, Boone in center, Moultrie is in right. Really the only changes is Riley Ludlam, who was signed to a special weekend exemption before yesterday's game. Caught last night, she's at first, and Haley Lee was at first as the catcher. So 2 on again with nobody out. Here's Ricketts. The ball is butted foul on the third base side, 0-1. Jenna Thompson, our first look at the young 16-year-old. We told you last night as that ball got a piece of Haley Lee. You can see her kind of grimacing in pain. And Amber Flores, the skipper for the Spark, has come out to check on her catcher. This is a young roster for Great Britain. Their average age just over 20 years old. And there is...
Hit right off Lee's leg.
It did. That's smart. She's squatted back down. Flores has gone back to the dugout. Ricketts will work with the advantage 0-1 of the count. Thompson batting to the number 8 spot. She shows bunt and takes a strike again. What a moment for Jenna Thompson, though.
Yeah, and this is going to be huge. I mean, kind of seeing deja vu just like we did in that last inning. Runners at first and second, no outs. Big opportunity for Great Britain.
Jenna Thompson, 16 years of age, facing one of the world's most decorated pitchers in Keelani Ricketts. Here's the 0-2. Inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mia Kruger, the catcher for Great Britain, who did not have it at bat last night, will bat in the number 9 spot, and she awaits on deck. There's a good look at Keelani Ricketts. Having to work hard here with the first couple of innings. 2-0 OKC. Here's the pitch. Rolled foul on the first base side. She had her reaching that time. And Thompson was lucky to make contact.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, great job by Thompson staying in the count, knowing that she's behind, but fouling off any pitches that she doesn't want to hit.
Here's a softball player. Thompson, already an inning plus into the ball game, has that uniform soiled. Here's the 1-2. Just misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, that came on the dive-in attempt to try and prevent an RBI single by Lee back in the Spark half of the first. Thompson again played in right last night, playing at second base tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ricketts brings it home. Ground ball right side into right for a base hit. Let's see if they're going to wave the runner home, and they do. The play at the plate, not in time, and it's 2-1. So Elena Snow comes home from second.
Great speed by Snow right there on that hit.
Good job, 2-strike hitting by Thompson. Moultrie came up and threw a good attempt to home plate. One hopped it, and just in before the tag was Elena Snow. I play very close at the plate. It's 2-1 Oklahoma City.
Yeah, really great speed by Snow to get him. But like you said, really close play. Great throw by Moultrie. Thompson
with her first Great Britain hit. An RBI single off Keelani Ricketts. First and second now for Mia Kruger. Here's Ricketts' first pitch. Fastball inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Faulkner at second base. Thompson at first base. Keelani Ricketts in the circle. Reddies brings home the pitch. A little blooper. Foul off to the first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Keelani Ricketts last year worked 57 2/3 innings for the Spark and gave up an average of a hit per inning, 57 hits. Keelani brings it home, and the pitch is a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of down movement on her balls, and like I said earlier, that down movement is gonna prevent ground balls.
Ricketts brings home the 2-strike pitch, and she chased one of the handle and rolls it foul. Ricketts in 2013 helped lead Oklahoma to a 57-4 record. That roster included the likes of Shelby Penley, Jessica Schultz, Aaron Miller, and some young lady named Lauren Chamberlain. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch downstairs. Ricketts really, Taylor, was as prolific at the plate almost in college as she was in the circle.
Yeah, I'm really surprised we haven't seen her get in a few at-bats in these Spark games.
She did have several at-bats last year in the inaugural Spark season. Here's the 2-2 offering. Popped up and out of play over the first base dugout. So we have seen Thompson, who won the battle with Ricketts with an RBI single, and now the number 9 hitter, Mia Kruger, really battling Keelani with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and like we seen in the game last night, these Great Britain hitters, they aren't going to give up. They're really selective. They're going to wait until they get that pitch to produce a hit or produce a walk.
Here's the 2-2 downstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Great Britain has never won, as we told you last night, a gold medal in international competition. They have 6 medals to their credit. At one point, a few years ago, they were ranked as high as 10th in the world. They currently are ranked 13th. Here's the 3-2. And a ground ball right at the second baseman. Glove by Torres. Over to Becker, to Ludlam. And they get the double play.
Yeah, and what a great play right there by Torres. Drop stepping to go get that ball. Immediately rolling it up. No hesitation about that.
Torres with her momentum taking her towards the bag at second. A clean backhand. Great feed to Becker on to first. Yeah. Keelani Ricketts could not have hoped for anything any better.
Yeah, props to Becker on that, too, for getting the ball out of her glove quick.
So a 4-6-3 double play. Runner at third base with 2 outs on the top of the order, Tia Warsop, who taps one down the line at third. Cheryl comes up and guns to first. Almost took the glove of Riley Ludlam off.
Yeah, Cheryl knew she had to be quick with that one.
So despite 2 singles and a walk, Great Britain gets just 1. They've stranded 3 through 2 against Ricketts. We go to the bottom of the second, 2-1 Spark.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Hi everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to let you know how much your case is potentially worth. I'm here with TV personality and spokesman Tom Mustin. So Tom, tell the viewers at home who should call right now.
Well, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person and find out how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. You heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Call now.
Back at Devon Park, had a lot of youngsters out here last night. Some more in attendance tonight for the final game of the series with Great Britain. And softball is for fans of all ages.
Yes, it is. And enjoying that popcorn from the concession stand. You know what better food than concession stand at the ball fields?
Here's Yvonne Whaley, our star of the game last night with 2 hits. Takes high for Monticelli for ball 1. Yvonne Whaley started the season 1 for 11. Broke through last night. Whaley hitting to the number 9 spot with 2 hits and a couple of RBIs in that 2-0 Spark win. Peyton Monticelli brings home the pitch, misses outside, and the count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Actually, it's 2-0.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Spark players be real patient here at the plate.
A lot of discipline in the first 2 games of this homestand for both Great Britain and Oklahoma City. 2-0. And there for a strike, it's 2-1. Peyton Monticelli has never played for Great Britain. She was selected to their 2023 Softball World Cup team. So tonight is actually her international debut. She did not play last year. Here's the pitch, down and in, 3 balls and a strike.
And great job by Whaley in this at-bat to stay patient. Has a plan, know what she's looking for.
Monticelli gave up 2 runs, 2 hits. Also was victimized by a defensive mistake by Jenna Thompson, but she made up for that in the top of the second with an RBI hit. Monticelli to left-hander Whaley, and the pitch. Hit foul and back into the bleachers, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Last night, I think they said they had around 1,000, maybe a little bit more. Crowd a little bit bigger today, but I'll tell you, tomorrow night, going to get here early. I expect a large crowd for the Sparks duel with Team USA.
Yes, bunch of great athletes all around on Spark and Team USA.
3-2 the count. Here's Monticelli's pitch. And it's on the handle, bounce to first, booted by Faulkner, and safe at first base is Yvonne Whaley. So the routine play, at least here for the first couple of innings for Great Britain, has not been so routine.
Yeah, I've seen a couple plays last night and then 2 of them tonight, just getting them on those routine ground balls.
Take a look at the replay. It did take kind of an awkward short hop, kind of hit the back of the glove of Faulkner at first base, but still a play that should have been made, and a leadoff base runner for the Spark.
Yeah, and that's why it's always so important to go attack the hop.
Riley Ludlam Played 21 games for Oklahoma this year at catcher. One hit last night. Grounds the first pitch to second. Thompson to the bag. Burgee throw to first and out at first base. It's a double play. Good job by Katie Burgee up the middle to turn that over because that was really close with Ledlam down the line.
Yeah, great job. I mean, knowing that ground balls has been the toughest thing for Great Britain. Great job, way to keep their composure and roll it up right there.
There you see Burgee turning that ball over up the middle, and her throw just beating Ledlam to the bag. So here in the second, both pitchers have used the 4-6-3 double play to their advantage. Here's Elena Torres, second baseman for Oklahoma City. Jumps to the first pitch and fouls it out for a strike, going with the count. Torres last night struck out and walked. She also flied out in her professional debut. Earlier this month, she was occupying third base for the eventual, now four-time national champion Oklahoma Sooners. One thing Tina Floyd likes, and that is local products. 5 of the 9 played Division I softball in the lineup for Oklahoma City tonight in the Sooner State. 4 Sooners, and as we mentioned, Rachel Becker, the lone cowgirl. Here's the 0-1 upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. If you like OU softball, it's the place to be. I mean, you got Monticelli against Keilani Ricketts in the circle. You have 4 position players for the Spark from OU, and again, Becker, as we talked about, occupying shortstop. 2-1 Oklahoma City. Nobody on, 2 out in the second. Good pitch.
Yeah, and this is another bat that I was looking forward to watching. Obviously, these two had to face off in scrimmages last year, so they both know what pitches or, you know, what their weaknesses are.
Here's Keilani Ricketts looking in from the third base dugout. Wondering if she's going to have to go back out there quickly and work in the third inning. Here's the 1-2. Reached and slaps it foul as that one curves out of play down the first baseline. A couple of young spectators giving chase for a souvenir. Torres, 5'7", a utility player. We mentioned this last night. Played first, second, third base, and also can play a corner outfield spot. So when you look up utility, and that's what she's listed on the roster, there's the true definition. Fouls that rise ball back, and it holds at 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Great job in this at-bat by Torres, fouling off pitches. I mean, like we said, I feel like we're just being repetitive at this point, but really being patient and fouling off pitches that they don't like.
Monticelli looks really settled in despite a leadoff base runner. That 4-6-3 double play helped erase the error by Faulkner, and Peyton settling in nicely against the Spark lineup. Again, the 1-2. Way outside and high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think she's settling in well, and that's something that you have to have. You have to have trust in your defense, even if they make those errors, that they're going to come back that next pitch. And you can see it on Monticelli's face. She has that trust in her defense.
True honor for the Oklahoma City Spark to host the national team from Great Britain. And great having this team here in our city this week. Here's the 2-2. Laid off of it. Pitch way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. If Torres reaches, Riley Boone at the top of the order awaits. Riley led the game off with an infield hit and has scored one of the 2 Spark runs. Here's a look at Riley Boone. Her personality is just infectious. Can you imagine playing softball with somebody like that that just is happy all the time?
Yeah, she's definitely going to keep the energy up for the Spark.
3-2 pitch popped up. Torres is upset, but she'll get a break as the ball goes out of the reach of the catcher, Kruger. Netting now has claimed 2 softballs, as you could see it on your screen. Yep, there it is. Sometimes those things get enough help from gravity coming downhill in the net that it pops back into the field of play, but not those 2 lone softballs. 3-2, Torres gets new life. She was disgusted, thought maybe she was going to be retired. Chases a pitch high and pops it out to third. Salmon comes down the line, makes the catch in fair territory, and the inning is over. So despite an error, 3 up, 3 down for Oklahoma City. We have completed 2 at Devon Park, 2-1 Spark.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Teens like me are dying from fentanyl poisoning. I know because I lost my brother Alex to one pill made with fentanyl. Alex didn't know the dangers of fentanyl and that one pill can kill. It can happen to anyone, and it changes everything. These pills look like they come from a pharmacy, but they don't. They're fake. Drug dealers on social media are not your friend. They take your friends. They took my brother. Don't let them take you. Fentanyl can end it all.
Ricketts in Oklahoma City leading 2-1 as we welcome you back here on this Friday night to Devon Park. Game time temperatures were in the 90s, but the heat index today in the Center State has been around 105 or 106. Interesting enough, as we talked about last night at first pitch, there was a difference of 30 degrees between Oklahoma City and the home ballpark of Great Britain just outside London. Here's a look at the Union Jack and the American flag. Both proudly flying in the wind tonight. Pretty brisk wind, incidentally, out of the south, pushing the ball out to left field.
Yeah, really surprised we haven't seen a home run tonight with how strong that wind's blowing.
Morgan Salmon, who caught the last out to retire the spark of the second, leads off the third against Ricketts. She was hit by a pitch from Keelani, her first at bat. The pitch is inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, continuing working inside.
Ricketts is a professional athlete. She is a wife and a mother. She also is an assistant coach. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. This past season, Jim Gasso, who actually was involved in the front office with the Spark last year, the husband of OU head coach Patty Gasso, accepted the head coaching job at NAI Mid-American Christian University in South Oklahoma City. 2 balls and a strike now to Salmon. Keelani Ricketts was one of the first phone calls he made, said, come work with my pitchers. How about that? An NAI school with Gasso and Ricketts leading the way. Here's the 2-1. Late swing and the lines it foul down the right field side. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and what an honor it would be to play for both of them. I mean, such great knowledge that both of them have as well.
Corrick and then Dell to follow. Inning number 3, 2-1 Oklahoma City. Here's Ricketts' pitch. It's a rise ball upstairs, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keelani tonight already has walked 2. She's hit 1 batter. Neither walk, and the hit batsman did not come around and score the run. That was a leadoff single by Snow, and then 2 batters later, driven home from second by Jenna Thompson, single to right. And Snow just beat the tag, got a good throw from Moultrie out in right field. Salmon taking her time to get recycled to the batter's box. She shows bunt again, and the payoff pitch inside.
Just missed right there. I think last night we seen a few pitches like that, but I do believe that crossed on the inside corner in that batter's box. So I believe the umpire did have that one right.
A couple of things we noticed in between half innings. We saw Haley Lee, who took that ball off of her leg in the top of the second, kind of stretching her leg out as she went to the Oklahoma City dugout at the bottom of the second inning. First pitch grounded foul by Corrick, and it's a strike. They were checking her out again with the outstanding training staff that the Spark have put here together. And then we also saw last night's reliever, Maddie Pinta, come out of the bullpen as if she'd been down warming and went back into the dugout when this top of the third started. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul, no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and what I've kept track of, this is the 3rd straight inning that Great Britain has had the leadoff on.
We told you that Ricketts is a good batter. In 2012, in the Women's World Fast Pitch Championship, she went 4-0 with a circle, 104 earned run average, 25 strikeouts, 27 innings. And she batted .429 away again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That .429 average included 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Here is the 1-2. Little fister out to second base. Playing it on the hop is Torres, and she'll go to Becker for the easy force out. Now, that was a little bit tricky for Salmon because she had to hold up as to not be doubled up, Taylor, in case that ball was caught.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that because it's in the air for so long, you know. Torres may have had time to go catch that, but great job by fielding it and going to get the lead runner.
1 on, 1 out. Here is Kirsten Dell. Right-handed batter, takes low, 1 ball, no strikes. Dell is looking for her 2nd hit of the Royal Spark Challenge. 0 for 1 today, 1 for 4 against Spark pitching. The 1-0. And that one is nicked foul in front of home plate. Went ahead and threw to second, but the home plate umpire said foul ball immediately as Lee went ahead and threw. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, great heads-up play from Lee, because if that would have got called fair, I mean, that would have been a close play at second.
Most of the spectators, unless you're unfortunate down the right field line, I don't really see many people down there, are now in the shade. The wind does make it a little bit more palatable out there in terms of the heat. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Another ground ball foul, third base side. Dell came around and she almost looked like at her swing she was frustrated that she missed her pitch.
Yeah, Kaylani Ricketts is making it really hard to make solid contact and not put it on the ground.
Final game of the Royal Spark Challenge. Oklahoma City and Great Britain. Another foul ball, third base side off the netting in front of the dugout. It nearly hit Jaden Wallace, the pitching coach for Oklahoma City. There's a look at Jaden. Here is the 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We talked about this last night that Oklahoma City will not have Hanson, Coleman, Molipola, or Allo this weekend. They will be actually playing against their professional team as members of Team USA. Another foul ball hit just off the end of the bat, so Dell just barely staying alive.
And foul balls are brought to you by
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Team USA. 5 o'clock, the Spark and Team USA on Sunday. We'll have it for you here on Yurview as well as 107.7, the franchise in Oklahoma City. Here's Ricketts, 2-2. And a ground ball to short. And Becker will take it to the bag herself and throw to first for the double play. Looked like Rachel thought for a moment Torres didn't cover. She said, I'll do it myself. Nothing doing for Great Britain at the top of the third. It's even at 2. Sparks still lead it 2-1 here on Yurview.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
Bottom of the third inning, Friday night here in the capital city of Oklahoma. Devon Park the site, Royal Spark Challenge, game number 2. Oklahoma City won last night 2-0. Spark lead tonight 2-1. Riley Boone will lead off, then Moultrie and then Becker. Lee, if anybody reaches, and Haley is driven in one of the 2 Spark runs. Peyton Monticelli has settled in nicely with that double play. She's retired 5 straight Spark hitters. First pitch is a strike at the knees. And Monticelli against her collegiate teammate Riley Boone. Ahead 0-1.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we saw another bunt laid down. Last at bat waited till she got a strike and then surprised the third baseman by laying down that bunt.
Tremendous bunt by Riley, just fair inside the third base chalk line. Righty versus lefty, and the pitch ripped down the right field line, and that's a fair ball. Into the corner it goes. There goes Boone for second. She's going to stretch it to a triple. Here comes the throw in, and now the ball gets free of the infield, and Boone is going to score.
And what a hit by Boone. Then using the speed to get her in. And as you hear the crowd, Boone.
Take another look at this. That was a rope off of Riley Boone's bat. It was just fair, and then took a right turn and rattled around into that corner. Dell did a good job of getting the ball back into the infield, but it got free, and Boone, who wanted it inside the park home run, all of a sudden had to put the brakes on herself, and then when the ball got away for the second baseman, Thompson, she ran home, and it's 3-1 Oklahoma City. First pitch to Moultrie is a foul ball up the left field line. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, and this could be a big inning for Spark if Moultrie could keep that momentum going in this inning right here.
Looks like to me they're going to score that an inside the park home run. I thought it might be a triple and an error, but they are showing 3 hits now for Oklahoma City. So Riley Boone with an inside the park home run. Spark lead Great Britain 3-1. Moultrie behind 0-1. Monticelli's pitch. Little tapper back to the circle. Easy play for Peyton. Sidearm flips to first. There's 1 gone.
Yeah, and great way to recover after giving up that hard hit to Boone, coming back at Moultrie and get an easy out right back to you.
Here's Rachel Becker. Rachel has been busy in the middle of the infield here in the first 3 innings defensively for Oklahoma City. Reached at a fielder's choice and scored the second of 2 first inning runs for OKC. Peyton Monticelli's first pitch, a little rise ball upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. What do you see from Monticelli in terms of her arsenal?
You know, I think she's really bringing it. I mean, got to watch her in person, obviously. She's bringing it with the speed, but really putting a lot of tight spin on that ball, making it difficult for these hitters.
1-0 the count to shortstop Rachel Becker. Here's Monticelli's pitch, ground ball to short. Easy play, Burgee on to first. It just got Becker. Good hustle by Rachel Becker. She thought she had almost beaten it out.
Yeah, once again, great job by Monticelli jamming up those left-handed hitters.
So back-to-back ground outs after the inside the park Boone home run. Makes it 3-1 OKC, and here's Haley Lee, who got our scoring started tonight with an RBI single back in the first. Haley Lee awaits, takes inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, Monticelli worked away on Lee last time, so expected to see a lot of inside pitches on this at-bat.
Haley with those red-tinted sunglasses. Ahead 1-0. Spark leading 3-1 to the third. Make it 2 balls and no strikes.
And on that pitch, it looked like Monticelli took off something and then dropped at the end. Just has some wicked spin on her ball.
Good-looking gold jerseys tonight. White pants for the Oklahoma City Spark. Haley Lee, a right-hander, awaits. And here's Monticelli's 2-0. upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and great job by Lee in this at bat to stay patient, waiting for her pitch.
Peyton spells her first name P-A-T-Y-N. Peyton Monticelli, making her international debut tonight as a member of the Great Britain softball team. Here's the 3-0. And it's a strike. Well, they looked way outside. The crowd does not care for that. Haley Lee turns and smiles at Cheryl, who gives her a grin right back.
Yeah, it's the only thing you can do on that pitch is laugh it off. You know you're ahead. She was taken all the way there.
3-1 the count. Nobody on, 2 out, a run in here in the 3rd inning. Peyton Monticelli gets the sign, now brings it home. That ball is belted into left. It's trouble if it stays fair, and it is a home run. So Haley Lee, who really turned on one last night and just missed a home run into left, hits the first Spark home run of the home schedule, and it's now 4-1 Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and she knew she didn't want to walk right there. I mean, what an impact play, a walk that basically gets turned into a home run.
Look at her celebrating. We'll take another look at this home run swing, and that thing was trying to turn left.
Yeah, tried to jam her up on the inside corner. Like I said, worked outside on her last step back, going back in. I mean, what can't Lee hit?
Hard to tell if that ball was just inside the foul pole or if it went over the top of it. It was really close. So it is now 4-1 Oklahoma City. And Peyton Monticelli, it would appear as if her night has come to an end. They are going to bring into the ball game Hannah Edwards. So let's take a pitching break. Oklahoma City with 2 more in the 3rd. Spark lead it 4-1 from Devon Park.
This year's OKC Spark roster includes OU Sooner alum and legendary slugger Jocelyn Alo. Born in Hauula, Hawaii, she led her high school softball team to 3 state championships before starting her college career at OU.
I just want to continue to break down glass ceilings for this sport. There's just so much more growth to be done in the professional realm, and I feel like OKC Spark is doing a great job of that in wanting to grow the game and really wanting to make it a career for these ladies and these women.
Alo is the NCAA all-time home run leader with 122 homers. She's also the NCAA leader in slugging percentage with an incredible .987. She's also a 2-time Women's College World Series champ.
I have one little piece of advice for little girls out there watching and little girls dreaming to play in the professional realm. Make sure that your grades are good, because you will not get on the field unless you have the grades. So you make sure that you take care of your grades first.
Catch the Spark. Get your tickets now or watch live on Yurview and online.
New pitcher, as we told you going to break, is number 32, Hannah Edwards, out of Southampton, England. Played college softball at Santa Clara in California. Monticelli goes 2 2/3, 4 runs, 3 earned, 4 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. So we'll see Hannah Edwards for the first time in 2 games for Great Britain here against the Spark. And the first hit the letters, 0-1 the count. Sydney Sherrill had an RBI ground out, second to first, her first time. Spark have used a pair of 2-run innings in the first and now here with the 3rd. In vastly different run-producing hits. Both home runs, though, for OKC in the 3rd. Sherrill hits that one foul on the left field side. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, great off-speed pitch by Edwards, catching Sherrill just a bit off guard.
Riley Boone with the inside the park home run, and then Haley Lee just fair inside the left field foul pole. Edwards trying to prevent further damage. Hannah gets the sign, now brings it in, and it pitches outside, didn't miss by much. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Edwards is continuing to work outside on Sherrill in this at bat.
Oklahoma City hit 4 home runs in 4 games in Chattanooga last week. They have 2 tonight. First 2 here on the home slate. Here's the 1-2. That was way outside and low, and that's exactly where Kruger set it up. Good look at Sydney Sherrill, national champion at Florida State. Left-handed hitting third baseman. as good with a glove as she is with a bat. Here's Edwards' pitch. And a call on third strike. Looked outside, but Cheryl goes down looking. That's the first strikeout tonight for Great Britain's pitching staff. As we go to the break, let's take a look at the home runs. First from Riley Boone, now from Hannah Lee.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
We used to pay full price at the dentist. Boy, was that dumb. We just saved $705.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. We'll send your card and complete details at no cost and no obligation today. Unlike other dental plans, there's no activation fee with Carefree Dental, so call now to get your card at no cost today. Call during this TV offer and we'll also include free vision benefits and free prescription drug benefits too. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental. Call now.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free. Call 1-800-997-8844.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
Young fans have been dancing in the stands. Tonight's game brought to you by the Y and, of course, the Village People's YMCA playing. And good time for all. So far, a good time for the Spark. Taylor, they lead it 4-1.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of K9 jerseys in the stands, hoping to see her out. But on Team USA tomorrow playing against the Spark.
Katie Burgee will lead off, then Elena Snow and Rebecca Faulkner. Elani Ricketts begins her fourth inning of work. She has even a more comfortable lead. It's now 3 runs. First pitch, outside corner for a strike, 0-1. So home runs 2 ways. The inside the Parker by Boone and the deep drive by Lee. 4-1 OKC in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Try to slap at it, and Burgee behind 0-2. Burgee is 0 for 1 tonight of the series. She's 0 for, make that 2 for 5. We have said this all year long when this roster is full. Goodness, they're going to be a load. Liner to short, caught by Becker. And one away.
Yeah, great pitch sequence from Ricketts right there. That is the first time they retired the leadoff batter in an inning. So really great job by Ricketts going at her in that last pitch.
Burgee tried to slap during that at bat, did that, and a little humpback liner out to Becker is caught. So the leadoff hitter is extinguished for Ricketts, and that's the first time that Keelani has set down the first hitter in any of the 4 innings tonight for Great Britain. Here's Elena Snow. She singled back in the second, takes high, 1 ball, no strikes. Elena Snow, 1 for 4 in the Royal Spark Challenge. We've been told by Great Britain officials that Oklahoma City will play in London next year, so they're going to continue this annual tradition. Fly ball out into left, and that is going to drop, and it's going to roll. It gets away from Malaulu. That's going to go to the fence, and it's going to be a stand-up double for Snow, who has a 2-hit ball game.
Yeah, really great job by Snow right there, staying patient, looking for her pitch, and like again, outside pitch is taking it right to left field where it's pitched.
So Great Britain tonight has 3 hits, 2 of them from the number 6 hitter Snow. And that brings Faulkner to the plate. She walked and was left aboard back in the second. So Ricketts allowed base runners, a lot of traffic in the first couple of innings. Stranded 3, Great Britain with a double play. Did not leave a base runner aboard in the third. They have a 1-out runner here in the fourth. First pitch is a strike to Faulkner. Looking for her second hit. She is 1 for 3 of the weekend. Ricketts pitch. Called a strike. That looked really low. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it looked like that even crossed Haley Lee up behind the plate.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. Keelani looking for her second strikeout of the ball game and brings it home, and there it is, called 3rd strike.
Great job by Keelani. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Second strikeout for Ricketts. Here's another look at that pitch, and it really fooled Faulkner. She was wanting something she could slap or bunt, and the fastball was in the outside corner.
Yeah, really working that outside corner. Great job by Ricketts going at that next batter after giving up the double.
Here's Jenna Thompson, who drove home the only Great Britain run of the night, a single back of the. Great Britain will take on Team USA next couple of days. There are 2 USA teams here, the elite and the national team. Here's Keelani's first pitch, called a strike, 0-1 the count. Ricketts looks a lot like Pfizer did last night, Taylor, in the fact that it's taken her a little while to get loose, and boy, she's really settled down, having retired 8 of the last 9 hitters. Next pitch grounded right back to the circle. Keelani has it over to first, and the inning over. So the 1-out double is stranded. Great Britain now has left 4 through 4 innings. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 4-1 OKC.
Teens like me are dying from fentanyl poisoning. I know because I lost my brother Alex to 1 pill made with fentanyl. Alex didn't know the dangers of fentanyl and that 1 pill can kill. It can happen to anyone, and it changes everything. These pills look like they come from a pharmacy, but they don't. They're fake. Drug dealers on social media are not your friend. They take your friends. They took my brother. Don't let them take you. Fentanyl can end it all.
Never underestimate the journey of a champion. Because most champions are seldom celebrated. Palomar Health. Champions of healthcare. Champions for you.
Teens like me are dying from fentanyl poisoning. I know because I lost my brother Alex to 1 pill made with fentanyl. Alex didn't know the dangers of fentanyl and that 1 pill can kill. It can happen to anyone, and it changes everything. These pills look like they come from a pharmacy, but they don't. They're fake. Drug dealers on social media are not your friend. They take your friends. They took my brother. Don't let them. Can end it all.
Hannah Edwards set to begin her first full inning of work. Came in and faced Sydney Sherrill. Got her on a questionable called 3rd strike. First strikeout of the night for Great Britain pitching. She'll get Mala'ulu, then Whaley and Ludlam. Torres, if anybody reaches, so it's the lower half of the Spark lineup. Mala'ulu played at Mississippi State. Here's the pitch, righty against righty, ground ball short. Burgee over to first, 1 pitch, what away.
Great job by Edwards. Coming in for Monticelli and already producing a lot of big time outs.
Clean ground ball, handled nicely, throw over to first, and Mala'ulu is now 0 for 2 tonight. Chloe on the weekend is 1 for 5 as Yvonne Whaley, who reached it at air her first time up, will be the batter. Here's the first pitch. Good bunt. Back to the circle, fielded by Edwards. Throw is high. Whaley beats it out, but backing up the play is Dell, so there's no advancement.
Yeah, great bunt by Whaley right there as well. Power hit yesterday and really laying down the bunt, surprising a lot of people. Thompson was a little late getting to the bag, as you're about to see on the replay, and the throw kind of took her to her right.
That'll be a throwing error. The 3rd, make that the 4th for Great Britain. So they have changed the scoring. Riley Boone has a triple and not an inside the park home run. That's what we thought, but they had not scored it that way. So Whaley, a one-out base runner, pitching, throwing air. First pitch to Ludlam is low, 1 ball, no strikes. If you weren't with us last night, we told you that Ludlam, along with Maddie Pinta, are what they call special weekend additions for the Spark, helping to fill out the roster with the loss of 4 players to Team USA. Good swing, and Ludlam drives that one straight back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Ludlam started 21 games early in the year for OU. Had 21 hits, 66 at-bats, drove in 20 and scored 23 runs. Hit an impressive .318 in her lone year at Norman. Riley Ludlam, her collegiate journey began at Furman. One ball and 1 strike. And a bouncer to the plate that's going to get away from Kruger, and a wild pitch moves Whaley over to second base.
Yeah, and here's a big opportunity for Ludlam. Got Whaley in scoring position. A hit could possibly score her with the speed that Whaley has.
So again, Boone's inside the park home run has been scored a triple and E9 on Dell. One of 4 errors up on the board now for Great Britain. Ludlam an RBI opportunity. Here's the pitch. Pulled to the left side. Runner advances. Salmon has it over to first on a belt-high hop, and the throw is in time.
Great dig by Faulkner over at first. If that gets past her, I mean, Whaley's definitely coming around in to score. And I believe that was a hit and run, actually. Whaley was already almost 2/3.
Productive at bat, though, as Ludlam hit it to the left side of the infield. Let's see if Torres can tack on a run to this 4-1 OKC lead. Question right now is, will Ricketts go back out for the 5th? Swing and a miss. What do you think, Taylor? I think it is probably her call.
Yeah, we had that discussion earlier. I feel like it's more up to Kaylani, but she's settled in as far as the game has went on. But as we did see last night, Pfizer went 5.1, so really wondering if Kaylani's really going to go back out there.
Hannah Edwards yet to give up a run. Here's the 0-1. Popped out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Wherever you are accessing our Yurview telecast, we are glad to have you along, as well as our radio audience on 107.7 The Franchise here in Oklahoma City and the Franchise app. Hannah Edwards resides in San Jose, California. Most of these Great Britain players live in the United States. Downstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good burn pitch, hoping Torres might chase.
Yeah, really had that low break. If I'm had to guess, maybe off-speed curveball.
4-1 Oklahoma City. Runner at third, 2 out for the Spark, trying to make it 5 wins and 6 opens this year. Here's Edwards' pitch. Rise ball upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great job by Torres to kind of set that she swung at, and she knew that they weren't the best pitches to swing at, so great job seeing the next 2 pitches.
Torres is one of 5 infielders on this weekend's roster for the Spark. They have 5 outfielders, 3 catchers, and 5 pitchers. Another pop-up behind home plate. Torres looked a little bit miffed about that, like maybe that was a pitch she thought she should have done some damage with.
Yeah, definitely from her facial expression after.
Elena Torres popped out to third to end the 2nd inning. She is still looking for her first professional hit in 3 official at-bats. Did draw a walk in last night's victory over Great Britain, 2-0. The pitch looked like it came out of Edwards' hand awkwardly and rises high. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out is props to Torres taking this count from an 0-2 to now full count.
Seen good at-bats in the first 2 games of this weekend series for the Spark. Torres with another. Awaits the 3-2, and in it comes. Swing and a miss. Boy, nice changeup that time from Hannah Edwards. Torres was thinking probably fastball, didn't get it. Down she goes. No runs, one hit for Oklahoma City. We go to the 5th. Spark in control.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make one phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Somewhere, there's a kid with an idea. This kid is the future. And this idea, we're gonna like it. We just need to make sure this future we all want happens. That's why we're committed to helping bring affordable internet to all. Because our future is connected. Find out if you qualify for a $30 monthly credit through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
Well, there's your answer. Ricketts is done after 4 innings. In comes Alex Storako from Frankfort, Illinois. And another transfer to Oklahoma. Won a national championship with the Sooners. And, boy, she got a nice round of applause when she was introduced by this hometown crowd.
Yeah, national champ at OU. So, obviously, she knows the crowd. She knows the stadium. Really excited to see how she settles in here in this game.
Alex Storako last year pitched 26 1/3 innings with Oklahoma City, 35 hits, 23 runs, 22 of those earned, 14 strikeouts, 11 walks for the Spark. Last year they won 21 games. This year they're off to a 4-1 start. Alex Storako, Collegiate Player of the Year, top 25 finalist in 2023. Second team All Big 12 pitcher at Oklahoma. First one inside to Kruger, almost hit her, 1 ball, no strikes. Last year, Storako went 1-2 with a 5.85 earned run average. Ground ball, foul, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So many of these athletes have played Ox softball up in Wichita earlier in the month. That season is now concluded. We will see Athletes Unlimited, and that is the league, for a 2-night set coming up in July here against the Spark. Really cool schedule this year for Oklahoma City. Here's Storako's 1-1. Swing and a miss. With off-speed pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, one of the things I'm really excited to see is how Great Britain adjusts from going to seeing Ricketts, who's a left-handed pitcher, to now Storako, who's a right-handed pitcher. They both pitch differently from each other.
Storako, 43-8 in her collegiate career. In tight, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That included going 25-8 back in 2022 at Michigan, and then her redshirt senior year at Oklahoma went 18-0 with 5 complete games. Here's a 2-strike pitch, a swing and a miss on a rise ball, and Kruger is down, swinging. That is strikeout number 3 tonight for the Spark. And here is Tia Warsop as we'll get another look at that pitch.
Yeah, really great rise ball from Storako. Started up and only kept going up after that, and really great 2-2 pitch.
Tia Warsop, 0 for 1 with a walk. She was stranded after that walk in the first. Left-hander awaits, so the pitch bounces to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Storako's first collegiate no-hitter came against Drake back in March the 5th of 2022 when she was at Michigan. And that was an 8-inning no-hitter, 1-0, the Wolverines beating Drake. It's a lot of fun to watch in 1 year at Oklahoma. Swing and a miss, another rise ball. That one came up and in. Warsop even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, the spin that we're already seeing from Storako is really tight, and it's really breaking, I would say late, but I mean, the spin on that ball is really coming early.
Here's the 1-1. Another rise ball. This time Warsop lays off, and it's 2-1. During her one season for Gasso in Norman, she eclipsed the 1,000 strikeouts mark in a career. 3 balls and a strike. That occurred in the season finale in Stillwater against Oklahoma State when she threw a complete game with 4 strikeouts and 1 run allowed against the Cowgirls. Here's the 3-1. Good pitch. And it's 3-2.
Yeah, great off-speed pitch by Storako, and way to get back in this count.
Alex making her 2024 debut. Here's the payoff pitch. A little blooper out into left, and Boone had her played perfectly. Shallow left center field, never had to move.
Yeah, shifted her before I think that we even seen, and played it perfectly.
I mean, she was playing almost directly behind Rachel Becker at short. Here's Morgan Salmon, been hit by a pitch and walked. There's a look at Riley in center field. She's had a good defensive series. Ground ball foul third, 0-1 the count.
Yeah, Storako really came in this inning and has got control. I mean, ever since she came in, really dominant with her pitches.
I'm assuming we'll probably see Goborn at some point against Team USA. She's been one of the better arms for the Oklahoma City Spark in 2 seasons. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back, no balls and 2 strikes. Storako, it is fair to say, is in control, and she has really commanded every one of the pitches at her arsenal very well.
Yeah, really great job commanding the rise ball, the changeup, really locating them well as well.
No balls, 2 strikes to Salmon. Here's the pitch. There's the rise ball. This time Morgan lays off. 26 1/3 innings last year, record 1-2 with the Spark for Alex Storako. 5.85 earned run average. She struck out 5 batters in August. She strikes out 2 of the inning as Salmon goes down swinging on yet another rise ball. Spark pitching in control. OKC rolling with through 4.5. 4-1 Spark.
Have you filed for disability benefits but were denied by the Social Security Administration? Or do you need to apply for benefits and are overwhelmed with paperwork? Are you between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury? Thousands of hardworking Americans are in your situation. They file for disability benefits every month and are unnecessarily denied their much-needed benefit check. Call now for a no-obligation, free evaluation. We can help you nearly double your chances of approval and get your benefit checks faster. We understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact and will share our insider expertise. There is a time limit to apply. We're here to help you get your disability claim filed and paid as soon as possible. Please, time is limited. So, if you are between the ages of 50 to 63 and can no longer work because of an illness or injury, call right now and let us help you file your disability claim with the Social Security Administration.
Hola a todos. Si ha resultado lesionado en un accidente que no fue su culpa, tenemos profesionales listos para responder sus preguntas y hacerles saber cuánto vale su caso. Estoy con el portavoz Milo Sánchez. Milo, dígale a los televidentes en casa quién debe llamar ahora mismo.
Bueno, Victoria, cualquier persona que fue herida en un accidente y no fue su culpa, habrá gente que recibirá en vivo su llamada, recibirá una consulta gratuita y le dirán cuánto vale su caso.
Gracias, Milo. Llame ahora mismo.
There is the new mascot for the Oklahoma City Spark, Moxie, making her second appearance in as many games. Lots of fun. The season just getting started here at Oklahoma City. There's a look at the upcoming schedule. Team USA tomorrow night, Sunday night, then Chattanooga's in Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Then the New York Rise, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tickets available at OKCSpark.com. Top third of the lineup, getting their first look at the second Great Britain pitcher of the night, Hannah Edwards. Riley Boone has 2 hits, an infield hit, and a triple, and scored on an error. 1 of 4 tonight by the Brits. So the first pitch is upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Riley Boone always looks as relaxed as a player can be. Makes it look really easy. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, went inside on her last at bat, which drove in that inside the park home run. So really working outside in this at bat here.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. This game moving along nicely. 4-1 OKC. That pitch is lowered away. 2-1. Tonight after the game, it is autograph night here at the ballpark. So a lot of those kiddos you've seen on the screen throughout our telecast tonight, they will be in hog heaven after this one. They may not go to bed for a while. Chance to meet their softball heroes. Here's the 2-1. Right off of it. Good pitch to the outside corner. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Edwards doing a really great job of locating that outside pitch, really hitting that hot outside corner, getting it called for a strike.
Riley Boone, just 5'3", with a bundle of energy. Pops that pitch up. Foul territory, third base side with Groom Salmon. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Yeah, great job by Salmon. Knowing where the fence is on that play and keeping her glove out there until she gets over there, like you're going to see here. Calling it from the get-go, knowing where that fence is, playing it perfectly.
So Boone is retired for the first time in 3 trips to the plate. Here's Michelle Moultrie. Reached it in air and grounded back to the circle. This is her first look at Hannah Edwards, who's been effective tonight for Great Britain. And the first pitch is low, 1 ball, no strikes. In fact, Moultrie is now the 7th Spark hitter to face Edwards, and only 1 is reached. That was on a throw-in error by Edwards herself back in the 4th. And a bunt is down. That is foul on the first base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 strikeouts for Edwards. That is the 2 that Great Britain's pitching staff has registered tonight. Spark with 2 in the first, 2 in the third. Haley Lee with the official now first home run of the home slate for Oklahoma City. Her first career professional home run in 2024. Here's the pitch. Popped a butt up, and it's caught by the catcher, Kruger.
And Moultrie knew that she wanted to bunt in that at bat. Hitting hasn't been as consistent as she wanted to be, so trying to go to that bunt, but barrel got a little bit down, popped that one up.
Here's Rachel Becker. Rachel tonight has been aboard once, scored a run, is 0 for 2. On the season, she is 1 for 17. Takes a pitch for a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Moultrie went 3 for 15 last weekend. This week she is 0 for 6. Here's the 1-0. Fly ball into center field, but right at Warsop, and that will do it. So Edwards continues to impress. She's faced 8, retired 7. We have completed 5, still 4-1, Oklahoma City.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
Welcome back to Devon Park. Todd Miller, Taylor McKittrick tonight. Game number 2 of 15. Home schedule ends on August the 3rd. Those will be the only 2 home games that we will not have here on Cox Yurview, and that will be August 2nd and 3rd against the All-Army team. All right, Taylor, young girl just won a prize. Tell us the 7 ways you can reach first base.
Oh, no, putting me on the spot. And I just heard all 7 answers.
I know.
We have a hit by pitch, obviously a hit, fielder's choice, air, catcher's interference. That's all I got.
Did you say hit?
Yeah.
Okay, how about strikeout, wild pitch? I'm going to give you a little more time. Here's Georgina Korick. You did better than the girl that won a prize, so they ought to give you a prize tonight. How about another Gatorade Zero for you?
My defense, I did hear all answers. I did remember some of them. Not all of them, though.
1 ball, no strikes. Korick tonight 0 for 2. She's been held in check, 0 for 4 of the series. Lifts one behind home plate foul, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. We did not give you the numbers for Keelani Ricketts. Pretty impressive, 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a hit batsman. The 1 run was earned. It is 4-1 Oklahoma City. We are in the 6th. The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit, foul, third base side, 1-2.
Great off-speed pitch by Sirocco there. Catching Korick just a little bit out in front of that one.
Boy, I hate to say this because there's such a thing as an announcer's jinx, and if you don't believe me, stay doing this for a while and you'll figure it out. But this chance, we might be out on the interstate before dark.
I think you might be right.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Sirocco's pitch. Little high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 1-2-3 fifth inning of work for Sirocco. And how about the bullpen for Oklahoma City? 2 2/3 innings this weekend, and they have not yielded anything. They've given up a walk and have struck out 5, make it 6. As Korick goes down on an off-speed pitch swinging, and that is the 3rd strikeout for Alex Sirocco.
Yeah, another great off-speed pitch. Tried to go on that rise ball. Korick didn't budge for that one, but went back to the changeup and got her on that one. Alex Sirocco loves to work fast.
Kirsten Dell, 0 for 2, grounded into a double play to end the 3rd inning. That was big after Ricketts had walked the leadoff hitter, Morgan Salmon. 1 ball, no strike, or a strike, 0-1 the count. Right-hander versus right-hander. We are in the 6th, 4-1 Oklahoma City. Here's the pitch at the knees for a strike. There is a traveling trophy that's been established for this Royal Sparks series. Oklahoma City obviously brought it home from London last year, winning both games 6-1 and 9-1. And having won last night, they were, regardless of tonight's outcome, assured of keeping that for another season. Another pop-up off the top of the backstop. Count holds 0-2. So because if Great Britain were to win tonight, it would be a half. And Oklahoma City would retain. But the Spark well on their way to a 5th win in 6 starts. Here's the 0-2. Another pop-up. And in disgust, Dell slams the bat down, and Cheryl camps underneath it at 3rd to make the play.
Yeah, great job by Sirocco. Knowing that that last foul ball, she got under it. Way to go right back at her and produce the fly ball.
Here's Katie Burgee. Had 2 hits last night. Tonight against Ricketts was 0 for 2 and reached an inning fielder's choice back in the 1st. First pitch, a little tapper out in front of the plate, a fair ball. Gloved by Lee, but her throw not in time, and that's an infield hit. Third of the series for Burgee.
Yeah, perfectly placed by Burgee, and what great speed that she has as well. I mean, placed it right in front of Lee, but with the speed that Burgee has, I mean, able to make it to first.
Yeah, she just hammered that ball in to the ground in front of home plate. Here's another look at it. Lee did a good job. She pounced on it quickly, and then Haley quickly threw to Ludlam at first, but Burgee can really run. So 4 hits now for Great Britain, matches their output from last night. As Snow takes low, 1 ball, no strikes. Lee thought maybe that Burgee might be running. She quickly came out of her crouch stance, as you can see there. Elena Snow, a couple of hits, a single and a double. Swing and a miss. Fastball away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tomorrow night, we'll do it all again. Team USA, 7 o'clock. There's been some mix-up with the schedule, I've heard. The time for Sunday is at 5 o'clock. Here's the 1-1. So play it accordingly. Misses high, 2 balls and a strike. Spark off on Monday. And then Chattanooga comes in July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That July 4th game is in the afternoon. Here's the 2-1. Little tapper, first base side. Glove of the second baseman. Good play. Torres throws to first. Boy, she had to charge because that was out of the reach of Starocco. And off balance had enough to beat Snow. 1 hit, 1 left. Great Britain down to their final 3 outs.
Teens like me are dying from fentanyl poisoning. I know because I lost my brother Alex to 1 pill made with fentanyl. Alex didn't know the dangers of fentanyl and that 1 pill can kill. It can happen to anyone, and it changes everything. These pills look like they come from a pharmacy, but they don't. They're fake. Drug dealers on social media are not your friend. They take your friends. They took my brother. Don't let them take you. Fentanyl can end it all.
Never underestimate the journey of a champion. Because most champions are seldom celebrated. Palomar Health. Champions of healthcare. Champions for you.
Teens like me are dying from fentanyl poisoning. I know because I lost my brother Alex to 1 pill made with fentanyl. Alex didn't know the dangers of fentanyl and that 1 pill can kill. It can happen to anyone, and it changes everything. These pills look like they come from a pharmacy, but they don't. They're fake. Drug dealers on social media are not your friend. They take your friends. They took my brother. Don't let them take you. Fentanyl can end it all.
The Oklahoma City Spark on Yurview is proudly brought to you by your neighborhood Brahms. Summertime is ice cream time. Try an ice cream classic today, only at Brahms. Todd Miller, Taylor McKittrick with you. We have played 5.5. Oklahoma City still leading 4-1 over Great Britain. Haley Lee, Sydney Sherrill, and Chloe Malaulu will be the batters. And they will face a new pitcher for Great Britain. That is Elena Clark-Wilson. So Elena Clark-Wilson into the ball game after 2 1/3 innings of nice relief work by Hannah Edwards. Here's the first pitch upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. She is from Falls Church, Virginia. Elena Clark-Wilson wearing number 9 on the back of the Navy Great Britain jerseys. Last night they wore white. Tonight they're wearing navy over white. The Spark last night black, pinstripe blue uniforms. And tonight it is gold over white. Autographs to follow. And Team USA moves in for the weekend. Elena Clark-Wilson, a left-hander. Roxon brings home the pitch to Lee. It's upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Haley homered back in the 3rd inning, and it was on a pitch 3-1. As Taylor said at the time, she didn't want to walk. Well, now Clark Wilson has fallen behind 2 balls and no strikes here to start the 6th. And the pitch. Upstairs, 3 balls, no strikes.
Yeah,
Better be careful.
Yeah, it seems like Clark Wilson's having a hard time finding the strike zone.
3 balls, no strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ricketts started. Staracco has been in relief. Monticelli started for Great Britain. Edwards and now Clark Wilson. They're pitching. 3-1. Called strike away. Haley Lee, 2 RBIs. Whaley last night drove home a pair of runs. Here is the 3-1. Pops it up into left field. Did she get enough of it? No, she did not. Snow dances underneath it. A step from the base of the fence makes the catch.
Yeah, and I thought for a second we were seeing Deja Vu just maybe got a little bit too much under that one.
The wind is not quite as pronounced as it was a little more than an hour and a half ago when we started. Here's a look at the flags. Still blowing fairly stiff, but not what they were. If that had happened an hour ago, it might have still gotten out of the ballpark. Here's Sydney Sherrill. Has an RBI ground out tonight, 0 for 1. First pitch, a rise ball high, 1 ball, no strikes. Another beautiful night here at Oklahoma City. Softball capital of the world, and now time is called. Kruger's going to jog out and visit with Clark Wilson. Yeah, we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach for Great Britain. The pitching coach from the University of Texas, and you brought it up, an interesting thought before the game. I wonder how Peyton Monticelli feels about pitching under the direction of the University of Texas pitching coach.
Yeah, having to pitch against her team in the Women's College World Series Championship Series, and then getting to learn from her as well on this Great Britain team.
Patty Ruth Taylor is the pitching coach for Great Britain. Conference is over. There's a look at the pitching coach for Mike White at UT. Spark lead by 3. They've given up 1 run to Great Britain in 13 innings this weekend. Clark Wilson brings home the pitch. Off speed and hit foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Elena Clark Wilson out of Falls Church, Virginia. Born in Aberdeen, Scotland. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. I have yet to go to Great Britain. It is going to happen at some point, but is there really a cooler place on earth?
Yeah, I've never been either.
From what I hear, there is not. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into left field. Sinking, diving, and a good catch by Elena Snow. Or do they say she trapped it? They say she trapped it. Now trying for 2 is Cheryl, and she's thrown out. What a defensive play by Elena Snow in left.
Yeah, great job. We see the dive, and she knows that it hits the ground. That's why she comes back up and throws it the second to get Cheryl hosed at second.
7-4. Let's take another look at that one. Snow had a long ways to run to get to that ball. She stretches out, and there's a clear view of it that she trapped it. Cheryl kept running, but a good strong throw by Snow right at the bag, and Cheryl was out. So it's a single 7-4 in the putout. Oklahoma City with their 5th hit of the night. And here is Chloe Malaulu. Looks like the Spark want to review this.
I believe they're challenging the play if Sydney got her hand in time at second base.
That's exactly what they're looking at. Regardless, that is one heck of a play by Snow out in left field. This challenge instigated by Oklahoma City and their head coach, Amber Flores. Just had a look at her on the play. There's Snow, the left fielder. Sydney Sherrill right now is standing with their head coach as they take a look at it. And they do up a hold the call stands. So Sydney Sherrill is going to manage her first hit this season at home. And here's another look at it. I really didn't think it was that close, and it didn't. Good tag that time, as it looked like she slid with her left hand right into the tag. First pitch to Mala Ulu is a strike, 0-1 the count. You know, it's amazing sometimes how you have to slow things down just to get it right. And the umpires, most of the time, and the naked eye in real time are right on. They were there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when I'm looking at Clark Wilson, hasn't done a bad job. She's one of the younger ones on the team, born in 2007. Not doing bad for being a youngster out there.
1 ball, 1 strike. It's a mix of youth and veterans for Great Britain. Pop up on the infield. Should do it for the inning. Thompson underneath it. Squeezes tight. A single, but an out, trying to stretch it to a double. Oklahoma City comes up empty in the 6th. Last chance for Great Britain. We go to the 7th with the Spark leading 4-1.
Hey, airline travelers, let's say you have a problem and you need to change or cancel an existing airline reservation. What do? Well, Skywatch is a free service that can help anyone with any airline reservation fix it. Whether you want to cancel it, change your dates, or add passengers, we can help fix your airline reservations so you get exactly what you need. We've updated our computer database and now have access to every airline around the globe. So now you can make 1 phone call regardless of who booked your airline tickets, and we'll change it, cancel it, and fix it for you. We know the insider secrets to fixing reservations that the airlines don't want you to know about. So if you need to cancel, change, or modify an existing airline reservation, call Skywatch right now. It's a free call, so let us fix it for you.
Call 855-642-8506. That's 855-642-8506. 855-642-8506.
Somewhere, there's a kid with an idea. This kid is the future. And this idea, we're gonna like it. We just need to make sure this future we all want happens. That's why we're committed to helping bring affordable internet to all. Because our future is connected. Find out if you qualify for a $30 monthly credit through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
A reminder, our next home game back here tomorrow night at Devon Park, 7 o'clock against Team USA. The theme is Olympic night. Hope to see a great crowd, and we expect there will be. Team USA at the Spark tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Tickets available at OKCSpark.com. 4-1 our score. There you see the line score. 4 runs, 5 hits for Oklahoma City. Taylor, 1 run, 4 hits, but the glaring number, 4 errors for Great Britain.
Yeah, and you said it perfectly. I mean, almost having the same amount of hits as Oklahoma City, but those 4 errors is a big thing.
Here is Keely Richard into the ball game. Graduate of Virginia Tech. Native of Williamsburg, Virginia, 5'8". Last year, 4-3 with the Spark, 4.11 earned run average. Started 30 games, made 40 total appearances her senior year at Tech, 26-4 and 6 saves. So she can start or be at the back end of a rotation. She'll face the lower third of the Great Britain lineup. Spark 3 outs away from making it a clean 4-0 record all time against Great Britain. These games, though, have been a little bit more challenging than the 2 were last year in England. Oklahoma City winning 6-1 and 9-1. So far, they've outscored Great Britain just 6-1 in 2 games. First pitch from Richard is a strike, 0-1 the count. Keeley was on the roster and traveled with the team last weekend to Tennessee. Richard picked up a win. She also took a loss. Hard hit ball foul on the third base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And I believe this is Amy Moore now up to bat for Great Britain.
It is, and this is her 99th career game. So it's not Faulkner, it's Moore. Moore is one of the oldest players on this roster. And again, coming in, she needed just 2 appearances for 100 career games in a Great Britain uniform. The 0-2 just misses away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a good look at the veteran Amy Moore. One ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Got her looking. Right at the kneecaps, and Richard continues to ring up the strikeouts for the Spark.
Yeah, great job by Richard on this last pitch right here. Not afraid to challenge Moore going inside on that screwball.
6th strikeout of the night for the Spark pitching staff. So Keeley faces 1, retires 1. We'll have another pinch hitter here. And it is a strike. The batter is Amy Hutchison. Hutchison had an at-bat last night. Came into the game late defensively at first base. The 0-1. In tight, 1 ball, 1 strike. Great Britain, 7 appearances in the Women's Softball World Cup. Their first appearance in 1994. Their best finish was 10th. They have 2 silver and 4 bronze medals from the European Championships, which they will participate in coming up in the fall. 2-1 the count to Hutchison. Richard winds and brings it home. Foul tip. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, great pitch by Richard on that. It looked like it dropped off, had a late break.
Their best finish in the Euro Championships, 1 of 2, came just 2 years ago in 2022. Also, they were silver medalists in 2009. Here's the 2-2. A little low, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The crowd thought that was strike 3.
Yeah, crossed a little low on that outside curveball.
Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the 7th. Richard's pitch. Hit on a line into left field. That's down for a base hit. Over to cut it off is the left fielder, Chloe Mala'ulu. So a soft single by Hutchison. She just barely got enough for the pitch, but enough to place it perfectly into the outfield.
Yeah, didn't even finish her swing fully, and Chloe's playing a little bit farther back. Great
Britain with her 5th hit. 2nd straight night that the Brits have matched the Spark in terms of hits. Oklahoma City won at 2-0 on 4 hits last night. There's Haley Lee and Keely Rochard. As we'll get a pinch runner out there at first base, and that is Jessica Chan, who was the starting 2nd baseman last night. There's Jessica. There's Amber Flores, shaking her head. So the conference is over the circle. Great Britain needs 1 more to reach to bring the Tide run to the plate. Another pinch hitter. And that one is inside, and that'll go to the backstop. The runner takes off for 2nd. Bam Laro, Alexis Bam Laro is the hitter. First time we've seen her this week. So it's been a parade of pinch hitters here with the 7th inning for Great Britain. Laro, right-handed hitter. Rochard, a right-handed pitcher. Chan, the runner at 2nd. The pitch is down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Rochard's really working inside on these right-handed hitters for Great Britain, really working that screwball.
Rochard had a really tough start in game 2 of the season against the Florida Vibe. Gave up 6 runs in 4 innings. Oklahoma City rallied for an 8-6 victory. Big swing, no contact. And Laro now behind, 1 ball, 2 strikes. She was the winning pitcher, going 4 innings at an 8-4 Oklahoma City come from behind victory over the Chattanooga Steam last weekend. We'll see Chattanooga here starting next Tuesday. The 1-2 fouled off. Laro just got a piece.
Great job by Laro staying in this count, fouling off that pitch.
6 Spark players last week made their pro debut. Boone, Coleman, Hanson, Amber Pfizer, Deja Mulapola, and Rachel Becker. So there's a mix of newcomers and veterans back for the 2023 season for Amber Flores. Here's Richard's 1-2. In tight, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, a lot of fans not happy with that call.
It was close. Crowd coming in unison, starting to clap. Make some noise, sensing victory tonight for the Spark. They're 2 outs away. Top of the order awaiting on deck for Great Britain. Here's the pitch, got her looking. Pitch away, and down goes Laro, the pinch hitter, and now 2 strikeouts for Richard here in the 7th inning, and here is Tia Warsaw. This is appearance number 4 for Keely Richard. 1-1 record. Before tonight, her earned run averaged 9.26. Dismisses low, 1 ball, no strikes. Good competition at the Scenic City Classic at Chattanooga. Pitching has really ratcheted up and locked down Great Britain here in the first 2 games at home. Here's the pitch, a little tapper to short. Becker has it, that'll do it. The Spark win. Oklahoma City takes both ends of the Royal Spark Challenge. Last night, 2-0, tonight 4-1 over Great Britain. High fives all the way around as the Spark are now 5-1. Our post-game show is next on Yurview.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
If you don't have a good dental plan, or if your employer doesn't offer dental benefits, this is the deal you're looking for. Get the Carefree Dental Card, and for just $15.95 a month, you can see the dentist anytime and pay a whole lot less.
On my first visit, I saved $650.
Call the number on your screen and request your Carefree Dental Card free. See for yourself why Carefree is the best deal in dental.
Call 1-800-997-8844 to get your Carefree Dental Card and member guide free.
Welcome back here to Devon Park. Todd Miller along with Taylor McKittrick. There you see the final. Oklahoma City sweeps Great Britain for the 2nd straight year of the Royal Spark Challenge, 4-1. 4 runs, 5 hits for Oklahoma City. Great Britain, 1 run, 5 hits, 4 errors, certainly led to their undoing. Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Thunderbird Casino. Swing for the fences when you visit Thunderbird Casino. And there she is, Riley Boone, the center fielder, leading the prayers in the prayer circle around the pitcher circle. Let's take a look at her first hit tonight, a perfectly placed butt single. And then her second hit was a rope down the first baseline and into the right field corner. Originally, it was scored an inside the park home run, but there was an error. And so it was a triple and a run scored on the throwing error.
Yeah, and she really is an offensive threat. I mean, not only can she bunt it, hit it hard, but also her speed is also that threat.
Riley Boone also chatting it up before the prayer circle with her Sooner teammate from last year, Peyton Monticelli. So there she is, Riley Boone, tonight's Thunderbird Casino player of the game. Thunderbird Casino, come for fun, play to win. PlayThunderbird.com. Taylor, your thoughts tonight? A good win. Another clean defensive game for the Spark. They have won 5 of the 6 out of the gates here in 2024.
Yeah, didn't leave a lot of runners on in this game tonight, but also pitching was phenomenal. I mean, we saw 3 different pitchers, Ricketts, Stracco, and then Rochard at the end, all did a really great job.
Rochard in the 7th inning didn't allow anything, gave up a hit, but tell you what, Stracco was just as impressive as anybody was. All right, that'll wrap it up. You've been watching the Oklahoma City Spark on Yurview. For the second straight night, the Spark take the victory over Great Britain tonight by a final of 4-1. Join us back here tomorrow night as the Spark play host to Team USA for Olympic night at Devon Park. Live coverage begins at 7 p.m. Central Time right here on Yurview. But for now, on behalf of our entire crew alongside Taylor McKittrick, I'm Todd Miller. Till we join you tomorrow night, so long from Devon Park.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I can immediately see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free quick stick pen with your order. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Hello and welcome back to Doing More. We're here at Reed Park in Tucson, Arizona, enjoying Cox Free Movies in the Park. Cox Communications is proud to present the return of Movies in the Park, a fun event with pre-show entertainment, including local performers, games, and prizes. Cox is dedicated to empowering communities, building better futures, and committed to creating meaningful moments of human connection through technology. Another way of enjoying the summer weather is by hitting the greens, just like the men and women who came out to support the 26th annual Buckeye Chamber of Commerce Golf Tournament, an event filled with golfing, fundraising, and fun.
On behalf of the Verano Golf Club, we appreciate the opportunity to host, and we hope you guys enjoy this beautiful weather.
Have fun. That's what this tournament is all about, and we thank each and every one of you guys. Today is our 26th annual Swing and Sweat Golf Tournament, where we have 108 golfers, happy, fun-loving golfers here today. 90% of them are chamber members, and then others are just community members that are friends of the chamber. We do this for kid scholarships. They write us an essay to spread the money out that we make here.
Buckeye's been here for a very long time. It was originally called Sydney before it was Buckeye. But the reason Buckeye exists is because the canals were built to bring water out, and that is what spawned the farming community. But it's also very large. So the city of Phoenix, I believe, within a mile or two is about 640 square miles of planting area. Buckeye is actually larger than that. A lot of what we do is to raise money for scholarships, not only chamber, but our Rotary clubs and things like that. You know, most of our efforts are toward scholarships for kids to go to college, and not just four-year universities. You know, we have West Mech out here in Buckeye, so we've really started to branch out a little bit to offer some support to kids who don't want to go the traditional four-year route as well.
I brought 4 of our all-stars from our project managers from our construction team, and Cox Communications sees the partnership with the Buckeye Valley Chamber of Commerce as a really important relationship to, you know, foster community outreach, make sure that we're aligning our resources for network building and infrastructure building, and then keeping the partnership where local businesses and Cox can really engage and make sure we're aligning initiatives together.
This is really good team building for a lot of our sponsors. You know, the foursomes of people that are from the same, you know, company, and maybe they don't work together on a daily basis. Just the camaraderie and everybody, you know, kind of getting together and having some fun.
I reached out to Jamie. She wanted to know how Cox could become more visible in their community. And this was one that she chose, and we are happy that she did. Jamie, thank you. Without the sponsors, this event would not be. And especially, we cherish every one of our members' commitment to the chamber, but it's partners like Cox Business that without them, this wouldn't go on.
As I was golfing, I decided to join in on the 15th annual Fighter Country Foundation Golf Classic, supporting our military men, women, and families.
Today is the 15th annual Fighter Country Foundation Golf Classic here at the Wigwam Resort. Has sold out again, absolute amazing, but it's just a testament to how this community supports Luke Air Force Base. It's just awesome. We do our best with amazing volunteers that we have to streamline the registration process so it's smooth. They get back here, they have great breakfast tacos from Rudy's, some Chick-fil-A sandwiches, a little Bloody Mary bar, loosen up before they get on the golf course, and then everybody tees off at 7:56 for the 56th Fighter Wing, and they go out and enjoy a round of golf.
Luke Air Force Base is really a huge economic engine for the West Valley and really the state of Arizona as a whole. And Fighter Country Foundation is the charitable arm that supports Luke Air Force Base. So things that the Air Force can't do for their members, or they don't have the funds to do because of budgetary constraints, Fighter Country Foundation does. At Cox, we're really focused on serving the communities where we serve our products. And for Fighter Country Foundation, the mission that they have is so important to us because they're serving our military members, the active duty members. They're focused really on culture and wellness, the values of the Air Force, and those things align so closely with what we do at Cox for our employees that it's such a natural fit.
I am the event photographer. I photograph all the events that we have, such as the golf tournament that we're having today, the Commander's Classic. I photograph those and document all the events. And I said, you know, I've gotten so many pictures of this quality that I need to put a book together. So the sale of this book, all proceeds go to support Luke Air Force Base and their mission through Fighter Country Foundation who supports the mission of Luke Air Force Base.
The Fighter Country Foundation was established decades and decades ago. Our core focus is inside the fence. What can we do to take care of the airmen and their families? Programs and services around morale and well-being, culture and tradition, and mission sustainability. And again, programs and services, and then improving facilities as well.
I hope that everybody sees the importance of supporting not just the active duty men and women, but the veterans that are living in our communities, and recognizing that and just doing what they can every day to make sure that those people know that they are appreciated.
Fighter Country Foundation is committed and dedicated in supporting its military men and women through its highest standards of excellence. Their unique mission works closely with Luke Air Force Base of Arizona leadership to identify areas where Fighter Country can enhance the lives of airmen and their families. To support this great mission, visit fightercountry.org. What a great way of doing more. I'll be right back.
Somewhere, there's a kid with an idea. This kid is the future. And this idea, we're gonna like it. We just need to make sure this future we all want happens. That's why we're committed to helping bring affordable internet to all. Because our future is connected. Find out if you qualify for a $30 monthly credit through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
Do you have a car sitting around